Watch it. You are about to enter the spin cycle. I'm Michael J. Felt. Our show begins right now. It's been 4 days since I was up at approximately 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and heard the news of Andrew Breitbart's untimely demise. While I was fortunate enough to have met and spoken one-on-one with Andrew on multiple occasions, I know that I was but one of thousands of satellites to orbit planet Breitbart. Knowing full well that I orbited at quite a distance compared to many others, I feel no way qualified to give another Breitbart eulogy. Instead, I'm going to dedicate this spin cycle to him. Rest in peace, man. You earned it. Today's top story: Rush Limbaugh is not the problem. This is not a defense of Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh can defend himself. This is about a much bigger problem within a much bigger picture. Have you seen the hit piece on Yahoo's Destination 2012 website by David Crary of the Associated Press? Not surprisingly, this latest salvo is aimed directly at Rush Limbaugh. Contrary to the opinion being fostered by the institutionalized progressive left smear machine and their eager lapdogs within the Progressive Party Pravda, Rush Limbaugh is not the problem. Crary's failed attempt at journalism is yet another premeditated, coordinated attempt by the progressive left to portray conservative refusals to submit to violations of their First Amendment rights as an attack on women. House Speaker John Boehner and Representative Darrell Issa are but two prominent Republicans who have fallen for this bait, hook, line, and sinker. Sandra Fluke, a 30-year-old law student, isn't some little girl fresh out of Mumsy and Daddy's house. She just happens to be the leader of a women's reproductive rights group. No matter how much Nancy Pelosi orchestrated whining Fluke does about the cost of contraceptives, there's no denying the fact that Planned Parenthood gives contraceptives away. Surely a leader of a women's reproductive rights group knows this. Of course, the current White House occupant simply couldn't resist the opportunity to come to the rescue. Somehow, B.O. managed to find time between wasting taxpayer money on failing green energy companies or flying off an Air Force One to a campaign fundraiser to contact Fluke by telephone while she was waiting to go on MSNBC's Andrea Mitchell Reports. Wow, what a guy. When is Occupy Oval Office going to denounce million-dollar campaign donor Bill Maher's calling Sarah Palin a stupid twat? When is White House Press Secretary Jay Carney going to admit that the left is, at the very least, equally responsible for the fact that our public discourse has become debased in many ways? Were Fluke not an operative for the progressive left smear machine, she'd describe Maher's remark as really outside the bounds of civil discourse, wouldn't she? You can bet a $5 gallon that none of that's going to happen. This is not about contraception. This is not about a conservative attack on all women. This is about the institutionalized progressive left's agenda to intimidate and silence dissent after such prominent progressives as Hillary Clinton spent 2000 to 2008 shouting from the rooftops that dissent is patriotic. Progressives are pathetic, fork-tongued, two-faced, backstabbing, lying hypocrites who will do anything to steal the 2012 election. Conservatives aren't taking it anymore. And remember, the spin never stops here because your views deserve to be heard.